Okay, so that didn't last long. Little Nightmares got canceled for the day. Gracie is dead, as it turns out. Little Nightmares has been canceled. Okay, second stream of the night. Maybe this will be a little quieter. Burn. Trick blades? Oh, beautiful. Trick blades. Okay. Okay, hopefully this stream's a little quieter. I can do some Trickster, you little piece of shit, bro. Let's just see what map I gotta get. Yawn. Okay. Let's check this group of gamers out, bro. I played Trickster like all fucking night. I hate this character so much. Oh god. Ow, my ears. My ears hurt. My ears still hurt, bruh. Let's play this fucking terrible character again, bro. How could you torture myself like that? Because, Anthony, I'm just that kind of guy. Someone's gotta play this character, bruh, and I play him so you don't have to. So you know how bad he is. So you can see just how bad he is in action, beyond just what's on the paper. That's what I do here, dude. I do it for you, dude. I know, dude. I told her, she told me to wake her up when I was gonna stream Little Nightmares, so I called her, woke her up, and she said, "Can you just do it tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Oh, Gracie, I ended the stream already, bro. I lost the conversation." Oh well, that's okay. It'll let us reset and do a few more games. Guess who I'm playing, TK? Guess who I'm playing? I'm not playing Trickster again, I swear. I'm not sexually addicted to my own pain. Like, that's not why I play him, I swear to God. I'm not sexually addicted to my own pain. Father Campbell's chapel. Trickster, I'm fucked. Oh God. Okay, we're ready. I hate this map now. I don't know what the fuck they did to it. This map used to be one of the better ones in this game, but now, I don't know what they did to it. Where's the progress, bro? Where are the gens? Oh my God. There's somebody. Tell me don't see her. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they did to this map, but like, holy fucking shit. They butchered it. Everything that was good about it before is no longer present. And they did not fix this loop, by the way. This loop's still fucking broken. They didn't fix anything. They like made the bad parts about it worse and then didn't fix anything. The simple mind games, bro. That's what you gotta do as Trickster. They made every bad thing about it worse and then ruined all the good things. He has to kick that. Here we go. She just broke off from it. I hate Trickster more and more every time I play this game, bro. I swear to God. He is such a bad character. What's really sad is that these survivors aren't good. They should have 4 gens done by now, with how little pressure we have. Like, all Tinker should be doing this game is lighting up. She's healed, bro. Going from twins to trickster just isn't right. God, the hitboxes are so bad. But we can't get anybody. Like, we're having a lot of good looks and reads, it's just when we try to fucking use the power, we can't get anybody. It's so unlethal. He makes Demogorgon look good. And Chase. We have to give up that gen to start our hooks. More Tinker. They're just slamming them, bro. Because the character can't pressure them. I hate Trickster so much. How much? I hate Trickster more than my life itself, bro. Please? No. Take that. I totally punished you there, doofus. Like, we have to, like, poke at him, but, like, even Demo's better at it than he is. He's bad at creating dead zones. There is Ruin. It's GG. We've been able to get one down this entire game. He is like... I'm starting to think he's in his own tier of bad again. Like, I honestly think it's that bad again. Like, I don't think any other killer has the flaws that he does. This map is just really bad now, though, too. I don't... We have to sack gens. He's a bad slugger, too. That's really bad. He's just so bad, bro. You know, I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. This character could be really good if they, like, fix him. Cause it's just sad they won't fix him, bro. Ooh. It's like, what is this doing for me? Why did I not hit her there? Why did I not just hit her there, dude? Yeah, he's bad, bro. We just can't find anybody we can realistically get. But like, these guys aren't that great. Well, I need to stop playing this killer. That's what I really need to do. This killer is just awful. But I don't know why I sit here and try to like bother with this. Perfectly timed. Like, if you want to, like, actually get somebody with this power, or, like, just with him in general, you have to, like, give up on gens. So, like, we're like, trying to play into, This is just a decent group like this. I don't think they're that great, though. It's hard to tell because of how weak we are. Also, I still hate what they did to this map. I'm of the opinion they fucking butchered this whole realm. Like, how does that loop not get fixed? Jesus. Main event can do something. I have thousands of hours, bro. Main event's like the only thing on him that can do something. And even then, it has its own set of issues. Like, I'm somebody that will sit down and try to, like, discover any niche use of anything in this game. And I found nothing with this guy. Nothing. Like, I found nothing with him. Except for that, I think main event could be good. And they need to, like, buff his, like, pressure really bad. Like, I found absolutely nothing that makes him even slightly redeemable. Every game, like, they limit us to one main event. But, like, main event was the only time we felt like that match that we could do something. Like, that's why I think main event is underrated. Because, like, we could do something with main event in the match. But, like, Can he punish hard though? Like, how long does it take to do that? So, and how long does it take to do that? It takes forever to hit a punish with him. Whereas when you're with a real killer, it gets done in a second. Yeah, I'm not baiting for getting baited by the same thing twice, gamers. I know where both of them are. Oh, we won. Easy. No unbreakables today. We won, bruh. Check it out. Is that flip-flop? How about that was flip-flop? We got flip-flop there. Okay, we're gonna tie. Flip-flop just saved her. Unfortunate. That was definitely a flip-flop though. Because we definitely had enough time to make that. I don't know, bro. I think main event is okay. But he's good at safetying though. Like, he's actually a good pipper. Like, he's definitely good at pipping. Yeah, look at those ranks. It's basically 3 rank 1s, and then yeah, that wasn't ever gonna happen. Yeah, he needs to be 115. And like I talked about that on the last stream we just did. He needs to be 115 because that's the only way his 1 versus 4 game gets better. That's the only way. If you buff his power, it doesn't help the 1 versus 4 game. It doesn't. He's just such a bad character, bro. Okay, we've already won with him tonight, like, multiple times, so I'm gonna go ahead and be done with him. I'm gonna move on. Let's play some Freddy. Like, I'm someone that, like, likes working with things that are bad. Like, I do. I like to work with things that are bad. But, like, just Trickster, no. I can't, bro. I'm trying. I really am. But, like, I can't do anything for him without dev assistance. He needs a buff of some kind. Which, again, at the live stream, they did say that they're focusing on the newest killer. I know that he got a buff already, but I still consider that buff a hot fix. Well, I mean, here's what I think. I think they need to he should be able to throw the knives at the ground, and then they should they should stick to the ground, and the laceration meter should go up if they stick on them. That's what I think they should do. What do I think of a Nemesis? Okay, I've campaigned for AI for years. Like, I'm glad they're doing, like, AI assistance with the zombies. That being said, the zombies look like they're like gonna be a factor in like every 4 or 5 games, so like they don't look that good. So like I'm definitely underwhelmed by the first impression of the AI. I heard they're getting a buff though, so that might be nice. 3 hits is a lot to ask. His power is better than Pyramid Head's because it's less reactable, but like 3 hits is a lot to ask of a killer. There's only 4 antidotes, so it's only 3 hits in the early game, which is still really bad. Pallet Freddy? Nah, I don't like Pallet Freddy. But yeah, I like to play bad characters. Like, this is like, but like, I can't do anything for Trickster, bro. He's like the only bad character I've ever, like, am starting to give up on. Because I think I'm testing every possible strategy you could do with him. But like, just if the survivors are halfway decent, there's just nothing you can do. I think that could work, Anthony, if they like... Okay, here's another suggestion I heard for Trickster. I'm trying to see how I can phrase this. I think another great buff for him would be he should be the first character in the game that does 25% increments. I think that would be a great buff. Where if you get hit by, instead of like doing 1 health state for every 8 knives, how about you do a quarter health state for every 4 knives? And the only way to heal those quarter health states is with medkits. That's the only thing that can do it. You can't heal a quarter health state with another survivor. You have to heal it with a medkit or self-care. Self-care would, you could buff self-care by letting it do that too. But like, that would be good for him because he would be able to go back and forth way better between survivors. Because it's like, oh, this survivor is only 4 knives to down instead of 8. I think that could work for him. And then you give him 115 movement speed to make his map pressure a little bit better. Hell, bro, I think he could be alright if you did that for him. 25% increments. 4 knives. Ironworks are fucking miserable. Like, even then, like, bro, there's only so much your Hex Ruin can do. Like, you have to keep that in mind when you're playing a bad killer. Because, like, when you're playing bad killers, would you limit the knives at? No, I would just keep it right at 60. I think, is that no either? That would have been helpful last match. Okay, it's still early. Let's, What where would I put old Billy? Definitely above where I have him now. Because I've definitely reflected on Billy a lot because I have to place him for a tier list, and I like... And it's like, I don't play Billy, so like that's why he's kind of been hard to like place for me. Because I don't really play him. But that being said, I honestly think that Hillbilly right now is on like one of the weaker characters in the game. I don't even think he's good anymore. First of all, I thought he was underrated at first, so that certainly doesn't help the analysis. Good play. What are you scrub teching me for? Oh, we were robbed there. Bullshit. We were definitely just robbed. Is Billy just a worse Leatherface? Absolutely. He's not just a worse Leatherface, he's a worse Oni. He is a worse, There goes Ruin. I don't know. Maybe Oblivious did that? I guess that was Oblivious putting in some work for us. The reason I don't want Ruin Undying on Freddy is because Pop does not win more on Freddy Krueger. You can definitely get some sufficient value out of Pop. Let's break off Chase and get it. What happened to Billy was completely ridiculous. Dead hard. I read it, but like I second guessed myself because he didn't have it the first chase. I'm glad he took us up here. Billy has fallen so hard. Still have tremors? I don't like thrilling tremors. I don't think the perk is good enough. I'm just gonna be blunt. If the perk didn't have a cooldown, it would be good. But it has a cooldown. Save the teleport. There's no more, there's no pallet there. Wait the 10 seconds for the borrow time. I swear, but we're getting screwed at these pallets. It's the second hit this match I feel like we were robbed of. He's got DS. We know he has DS because he didn't use his dead hard. This is why I'm starting to think Doctor is better than Freddy is. Because Doctor, that doesn't work. Doctor's the only anti-looper in the game where pre-dropping pallets does not work against him. If you, like, against Freddy and Clown, if you just pre-drop the pallet, like, he can't do anything. That's why I think Freddy was overrated. His lethality was never good. Oh, we want him, Because he's down on hook. Yeah. Doctor is the only anti-looper in this game where if you pre-drop a pallet against him, it doesn't work. Clown and Freddy, if you just fucking... We want to save it. Yeah. Also, thrilling tremors, also, another thing I don't like about it is, besides the cooldown and the fact that it stops ruin, is, you can't defend your totems. You can't, like, if somebody's on your totem and then you could possibly stop it, you won't know about it. Because thrilling doesn't help you do that. And in a game where ruin is meta, everything should work around it. Ruin breathes life into the game. If you, like, want to be, like, any relevant at all, you have to, like, work with Hex Ruin. Bruh, is something wrong with the windows right now? Because I really feel like we're getting robbed at windows. I forgot he's not fucking sleeping. She fucking yeeted out of here, didn't she? Jesus. There's some good players on tonight. There we go. Okay, we're getting basement. I think Doc's better than Wraith, yeah. Wraith is a lot better than it used to be, but people are... I think it's kind of swinging the other direction for Wraith. I think people are starting to think he's better than he is. Nice. He's dead hard, or you die. Okay. That's gonna save us. Big play right there. These guys definitely exploited how overrated Freddy is, though. Okay, that's bad for him. Thanks, Pop. Okay, the injured person is another hook. What's up, nerd? No. She's not here. There we go. Yeah, it should be a team effort, and the fact that it's just not. Countering a killer in this game is not a team effort. Yeah, Pop is like the only... I wish we could see alarm clock horrors. That'd be cool. The only reason... Okay, he must have came up here. You know what perk I'm starting to want to try, though? Nope, bad dead hard. Okay, not on Freddy though, I don't think. I don't think Freddy would use it. If anything, we'd have to get Pop out. But Pop helped us. Or Ruin. Maybe Freddy won't use Ruin. I feel like Ruin's meta though. Yeah, people that say that those killers don't have counterplay are looking at the game from a 1v1 perspective. Scott Junn makes this error a lot when he analyzes Spirit on his videos. Analyzes a lot of killers, actually, too. The fact that it's somehow bullshit for a killer to, like, be good in the 1v1 game is nonsense. Deathslinger's weakness is the fact that he has bad 1 versus 4 game. That's his weakness. Like, that's his biggest problem, is the fact that his 1 versus 4 game is bad. He can't stop the gens because of how weak he is at patrolling the map. 2 rank 1s again. Possible D-pip here on the Twitch streamer to D-rank them. And Spirit does have counterplay. True, took care of that, bruh. Scott Junn got looped for 4 fucking minutes with his Spirit challenge, dumbass. Ooh, my ears. Yeah, Freddy doesn't feel good anymore, bro. Well, I mean, he does, but like, there's some good players on the night, for real. Well, yeah, bruh, everyone that plays this game is liberal. They're like a liberal fuck. You know how many fucking, like, charms I've seen for Pride Month? Not that it's a bad thing, but, like, I'm just saying that, like, there's definitely a lot of liberals that play this game. You can definitely, chalk up to some of the, bitching to their political stance, I would say. Yeah, bro, that chat's bad news. I don't know why you're staying there. Yeah, a lot of the community is definitely very, very liberal. My advice to you is definitely don't stick up for the military. Because, they will view you as, like, a racist if you do that. Okay, we definitely need this videotape. Yeah. Just rant about it here, bruh. Well, yeah, you should respect anybody that's in the military because, like, I don't have the balls to do it. I would never do that. Never. I've never understood that. Like, I've never understood that. And bruh, I've seen all sides, bruh. I went to conservative high school and conservative high school, liberal college. I've seen everybody. I know both sides are a fucking awful pain in the ass. I know they're awful. Both sides are awful. Both of them are. Well, like, I just gotta, like, tell you the things I've never understood. And one of the things I've never understood is, like, why hate on the military. I don't get what you gain from that. I don't hate on the military, and everybody in the military could beat my ass. There's no... I don't understand why, you hate on the military. Every person on the military is a better man than I am, and I'm not going to say anything about it. They're a better person than I am, I'm not going to say anything about it. Spending millions of dollars for fights we don't need. Oh, God. You know, if you just tax the churches, we could get a lot of that money back. Just saying. Just going to throw that one out there. If we tax the churches, bruh, then we're sleeping on dollar signs but by not taxing churches. The churches need fucking taxed. I don't care what anybody says. You know what? One of the things that, you know, people talked about with, you know, Trump and shit. Again, this isn't just about Trump. This is just about anybody. It's like you know, they're so quick to just cry racist and shit. I just never understood that either. You know, think about this, bro. Think about this. Yeah, he's a racist. Sure, I'll even grant you that. But like, I don't care. Nothing that man did hurt me. I didn't have a problem with it. Because I don't care, bro. Like, is that selfish? Maybe. I just don't care. Yeah. Of course they were, bro. Like, I just don't care, bro. I live my own fucking life. I got my own fucking problems, bro. I can't be worried about what everyone else's problems are. I don't care about everyone else's problems, frankly. You know what? It's a selfish world. Like, don't yell at, don't cry selfish. That's a selfish world, bro. You just have to live in it. Bella, you alright? Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. You know, so they did a test on a bunch of, I learned about this in, I learned about this in college, believe it or not. Surprising, but yeah, that's where I learned it. They did a test on a bunch of liberals to, like, you know, see if they'd shoot the guy. Like, they had these plastic guns or some shit. I don't remember the full thing. But, like, they basically did a test to, like, see how they would be in live action, and they shot the guy. Oh, hi. You're more off flanks. We're going after you. Dead hard incoming? No. Are you kidding me? I swear, bro, something's up with hit registration right now. I think Pig's underrated. I think Pig gets a little bit too much shit, but that being said, she still deserves some shit. The problem with analyzing Pig is the inconsistency behind her. Nice. We need to get much of these, it's time to start committing for downs. We need as much of these traps in the game before Ruin dies. Okay, we got 2. I think one thing that's a major fucking issue is that there is way too big of a people love to just fucking play like when someone like when someone identifies as a conservative, okay? Like there is a quick tendency to write off conservatism as racism, and that is really stupid. Like it's much more. There's much more like substance to any philosophy than just one thing. Anything like this isn't like anything. And like conservatives have whole economic beliefs, bro. Like it's not just racism. That's why I never got the censorship thing. I've never understood it. They're just people, bro. Some of them very, very funny. What's up, Evan? We're back, bro. And you get some videotape value, bro. There she is. Jesus, another sprint burst. Oh shit, we might get DS'd. No, okay. These grabs are starting to work a little too well, bro. Okay. I just meant to slug her. I didn't mean to grab her, but DS usage being down really does help. It's not even just that. I was talking to my friend about Nemesis and Dead by Daylight, and he was like, I told him, I was trying to like kind of explain the power, and he was like, it takes Nemesis 3 hits to down a survivor. It takes Nemesis, think about this, bro. It takes Nemesis 3 hits to down Meg Thomas with his tentacles. Who in the trailer he was like throttling. Yeah, DS doesn't deactivate when they're getting the trap off. Bruh, I've hit you with this like 3 times already. Well, here's the thing about Pig. Again, we'll talk about this when we tier. You can't be good at facing Pig. I mean, you can. I mean, the way to be good at facing Pig is to obviously be good at the gens, be good at, like, kiting basic 115 killer, kind of dealing with her ambush as well, but, like, the thing that, like, makes Pig Pig, you cannot be good at dealing with. Like, you can't be good at dealing with her traps. I see her. She's got sprint burst though. Did she trigger it? You can't be good at dealing with Pig. Then the traps. The traps could, like, theoretically... The traps could theoretically be on you for like, the entire match. But the problem for her is that she can't be good at them either. The thing that makes her, the reason to choose her over another character, because if all she had was the ambush, she would be an incomplete character. The ambush definitely is enough. I don't think I've even used it this match. The thing that makes her, you can't be good at. It's not in your hands. You just throw the trap on, see what happens. If all she had was the ambush and the stealth mechanic, she would be incomplete. Again, we haven't used this. This is situational. The videotape is good, and you should definitely run it. Yeah, it's crap, especially with no videotape. With no videotape, it's unusable. But like, that means the reason you're playing Pig is her traps, and you can't be good at those. Like, whenever somebody talks about Pig, they're quick to just write her off as, like, garbage, because of your RNG is bad, bro. I mean, if your RNG is good, she goes up to, like, B tier, but that's beside the point. Scott is lost, my guy. Scott doesn't... This is the worst thing Scott Jund has ever done. There we go. There's one for you, gamers. With the videotape, the less startup is actually much better. Trapper's change was a nerf. Yeah, Trapper's change was an absolute nerf. When's the next Scott Jund vid? Well, here's the thing, bro. I commented on this in my last stream that we did because, like, we were gonna stream Little Nightmares, but Gracie went to bed. I'm not making a video on the topic. I said my 2 cents at the top of last stream. I said what I wanted to say about it, and I'm not gonna do anything besides that. I said what I wanted to say on it, and I'm not gonna like make a video on it because this isn't a, like that's what you saw was not Dead by Daylight. That was not a Dead by Daylight topic. I said my piece. I got personal with him since he got personal with True. I brought up his awful psycho girlfriend. Well, like he wants to get real, well he can get real, but like that's not a Dead by Daylight topic for me. I try to keep my discussion videos mainly about what's happening with the game. There's a time to mock the man, there's a time to make fun of him, and there's a time to like just not. You know what I mean? We had our fun. We mocked him last stream, and then like you guys got to see it. But like I'm not gonna do that for clicks. As much as people like to just accuse me of being like a click whore with my Otofu and Ots video, I don't do this shit for clicks. Whenever I do this, like whenever I have something to say about the game, I'm gonna say it. I'll say my piece about Scoot. I did say my piece about Scoot. It's on the channel, you can hear it, but I'm not gonna make a video on that. The video, I'm probably gonna like... He has some kind of issue with True Talent. I don't know what it is. I feel like, well, I really just feel like Scott Jund got his ass kicked by a spirit. Like, I really do. I think he got so royally fucked by a spirit player at one point. Like, I don't know what happened to him to make her hate that character so much, but he just has some fucking hate boner against the spirit and True Talent. Like, he seriously, bro, he has some fucking weird hate boner for the man. And it's like, you know, the thing about me, guys, it's like, yeah, you could say, oh, you have a hate boner for Scott Jund, you make videos on his garbage all the time. Like, you have a hate boner for Scott. I've ignored Scott's last, like, 10 videos. Except for the Myers one. Like, most of Scott's content, I ignore. There was a period where I was doing more of them than not because he was releasing more bad content than not. And you know what? I chose to ignore his recent stream of bad content. He's been producing a lot of garbage. I did do the Myers one, But I did not do his awful stance on Demogorgon's rat liver. I did not do his awful stance on the new Demogorgon. I didn't touch that shit. I haven't touched his Swift video yet. I'm thinking I might. Like, to address some of his points, the ridiculous points about why we shouldn't nerf Survive with Friends. Like, I might address those, but, like, I'm still thinking about it. I'm not going to fucking do that. Because I don't need to. Honestly, my biggest obsession with Dead by Daylight lately has been twins. Above anything else. That's what my obsession with this game has been. Like, if twins were not in this game, I would not be playing it. 100%. Even though I don't play them very much, I try to limit the amount of times I actually play them, TBH. But because I think twins are really good. But if twins were not here, I wouldn't be playing the game. They're all I like want to talk about in the game right now. Scott has not evolved, apologizes. Sure, yeah, I know, and he's posted several videos. And that's the most disgusting part about it. He definitely wasn't making fun of people with handicaps. I'm sure that's what you meant, though. But yeah. Scott's, and it's like, you know, Gracie and I were talking about this in the car. You know, I don't hate Scott Jung. I don't hate the man. I don't know him. I don't know him. He could live in California for all I know. He could live complete other side of the country or complete other side of the world. I don't know the guy. I don't know him. I don't hate him. I certainly know him more as a person because of what he just did and what he's still refusing to do and the lack of apology that he's giving. Like if I somehow unleash a hate mob on somebody, like, the first thing I'd be doing is apologizing to that guy. That's the very first thing that I would be doing. But, like, that being said, I don't think you guys are gonna go hate mob somebody. I would not want, if you hate mob somebody, I would kick your ass. Because that's not, I'll deal with the fucker who's being a dick. Like, you know, I don't need my fans to go hate mob somebody. Like, if my fans hate mob somebody, the first thing I'd do is call them out. Seriously, that's the first thing I would do. But I don't think you guys would do that. But yeah, the worst part about it was his cringe fucking fiance getting involved. That was really ridiculous. Like, I don't know what that was, but that needs to never happen again. Like, that was just fucking cringe. Gracie fucking stalked her on Twitter because Gracie loves drama, so she was reading all the fucking bullshit, and she read this huge like back and forth between some random and then Scott Junn's fucking fiance or whatever the fuck. Well, no, I went to his video too, bro. I commented on Scott's video too. Like that. What? Criticizing Scott there was definitely the right thing to do. That was definitely the right thing to do. I'm more talking about if I'm like bigger, and like the first thing that she's been bad news. What'd she do with Tide Time? I've never seen that. But like she's very, very cringe and very, very weird. I know Psycho when I see it, bruh. Yeah, you gotta think about that. There was a 5+ hour stream on Truce, and he pulled 5 seconds out of a 5+ hour stream, and then ripped on him for it. Like that. Like what? I'm sure. I'm sure weird. I think. Like the fact he did that tells you something about him as a person. You can hit all the hatchets in the world with Huntress, but you can still be a shit for a fucking human being. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. And even that, if he... Oh my, and like, oh god, he's a clown, bro. And you know what? Like, the whole thing, like, okay, after everyone was trying to cancel True for that shit, True's fans actually dug up some dirt on Scott. I don't know if anyone knows about this. Some people from True's, I guess they're True's fans, went to dig up dirt on Scott. They found tweets of him from 2014 saying the N-word. But they found tweets of him saying the N-word from 2014. Okay? And like, so now I guess they're trying to like revenge cancel him in return. Like that shit is equally as stupid. So it's clearly not just bias. It's just that Scott's a shit person, bro. Want to burn this? Okay. Scott, she's a D ranker. What was that? That seemed really fast for a sprint burst. Okay. Yep. She's a very weird, very cringe person. Like, none of that needed to happen. Well, yeah, I mean, Scott. If we're mad at Scott Junn, it should be because of what he's doing, what he did to True. That's what you need to be mad about Scott Junn about. Like, it's just some of the people just... I mean, trying to cancel someone for saying the N-word 10 years ago, I mean, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about that. That's not why I give a shit about trying to get rid of Scott Junn in the community. I think Scott Junn is a fucking virus in this community, and he needs to get the fuck out. Especially since he hides behind what you should be doing. My grab didn't go through. He hides behind what a content creator kind of should be doing for the game, and that's making discussion videos. And yeah, I mean, I know it offends people. I mean, I understand that. Oh, we had the mind game. The trash bag just caught us. Okay, we definitely earned that. I can do Ghost Space after this. We're working kind of slow this game. Ray's still not the most lethal character in the world. Okay, there goes Ruin. That's gonna be rough. There's some good groups on tonight, bro. Good rotation. Ah, there's a pallet there. Jesus Christ. Okay. They've gotten no nurses this entire game. There it is. See what I mean about, like see what I mean about how staying injured against stealth killers isn't awful? Like, think about how much dead gen time she just got by doing that. By choosing not to heal. And then the sprint burst allowed her to get to massive distance, and then probably, if these guys were good, get the gen finished. Healing against stealth killers isn't good. And Scott John's a clown for saying it is. That being said, these guys don't look like the best, so I don't know if we're gonna fit that gen done. No, we're not. Yeah. It's definitely not worth canceling somebody over. But like, that's just not that's not what Twitter does, bruh. Twitter is gonna cancel you. That's another reason why John did it on fucking Twitter. Because the fucker knows that when you do it on Twitter, that's where you're gonna get the reaction from everybody. If he made a video saying that on YouTube, nobody would have gave a fuck, but he did it on fucking Twitter, where everyone's fucking crazy about that shit. Everyone's fucking crazy about that shit on Twitter. Okay. Healing in the corner. Healing against stealth killers isn't good. Stop doing it. Yeah, they like Twitter. Everyone on Twitter can't wait to go cancel somebody. They can't wait to do it, bruh. The snowball has only started because they started healing against us. The snowball's starting now, but it's because they've healed against us. That's... Is that dead hard? It obviously was. Okay. Yeah, I'm never making a Twitter, bro. Well, I mean, I have a Twitter, but like I don't use the fucking thing. I post. I think my last post was like I posted a tier list for the game. I think that was the last thing I posted. Oh, bro, if I ever got like semi-big, I don't want to ever get semi-big, but if I ever got semi-big, the first thing they would do is find me saying the word retard on my stream and cancel me. Like that's the first thing they do, bro, because that's who they are. No one's canceling True because of his ableism. They're canceling him because they don't like what he says about the game. They don't want him to be able to say that anymore. They don't want him to have an audience to speak about the game anymore. That's what the real story is, ladies and gentlemen. They don't give a flying fuck about any of that. See how much time they just wasted by healing there? Rip. Our game state's gonna get set up. There you go. Yeah, people fucking cancel you about the word retard. You can't say retard anymore. Like what the hell happened to society, bruh? This is the society, this is the generation that claims to be the one that's gonna fix everything and make things better for everybody. And like you can't even fucking have decent communication with them. Like, what happened? Like, the people are so sensitive about everything. I got a speed boost, bro. That ain't gonna work. We live in a society. We definitely do, bro. Scott jealous that True... Well, I mean... True very well not fucking... True very well not... May not be. After what Scott's trying... What Scott did. Why did this start, everybody? What did they do that they shouldn't have done? They healed against me. They tried to heal. It's slow. Now we're gonna win. Okay. Not dealing with the sprint burster. She healed the Meg, so she doesn't have decisive strike. You're right back on that hook, buddy boy. As soon as that ball got rolling, bro, that's all it took. That one mistake, that one heal, cost them the whole game. A game that they were actually doing quite well in terms of gen speeds. Their gen rate was actually not too bad. Then that one, the one guy decided healing in the corner would be alright to do. Like, just don't heal, it's just not worth it. I'll be trying to challenge it, okay. Bro, the speed boost is so good. Okay. Make sure we keep up the gen pressure. See how Wraith did work kind of slow there, though? That's his biggest problem. Silent Bell, yeah. Yeah, bro. I run this or Bone Clapper every match. I'm not playing without it. If they just made Bone Clapper base, that'd be fantastic. You know you could have vaulted that window, right? All Seeing Blood is beautiful. I swear there's something fucking wonky going on here with this shit. There we go. I know, bro. It was one of my favorites It was one of my favorites pre-fucking change, too. I mean, we've had several issues like that tonight. I think there's definitely something different. People say All Seeing is OP now. The add-on's always been good, bro. This character has always been fucking good. He's always been underrated. All Seeing definitely isn't under OP. Think about how long they had us for that match. it doesn't really, like... Okay. I'm not gonna say it doesn't help, because it certainly does. It's certainly, like, a good add-on that you, like... But, like... the add-on doesn't, like, fucking... change that much. If the Wraith player is a decent player, the add-on's not gonna do that much. It's gonna help, don't get me wrong. It's gonna do things that probably, like... But, like, Wraith definitely just wasn't as weak before. True Talent optimized the fuck out of them. I mean, he's certainly not top 3, but if you're not gonna sit here and tell me that the reason, the main reason that this character is not as bad as he used to be is definitely because of True Talent. True Talent optimized him. He optimized the shit out of him, bro. Like, yes, Windstorm base was a good thing. Yes, the cloak changes were a good thing. But he still is the same character that he was pre all those changes. He's the same character. He's just more consistent now because he doesn't need Windstorm anymore. And now his Windstorm add-ons are bad now. Those aren't needed. In fact, I think they gave him more than the yellow one. Like, he feels really, really good. Yeah, because what happened was the access to because I still think you need the Iridescent or a Bone Clapper every time you play him. I still believe that. Bone Clapper base, he goes up again, but like you need Bone Clapper, or so like every game your add-ons rather also or Windstorm or this. The fact that like you now are no longer attached to even one family means that you can use All-Seeing Blood. You can use All-Seeing Spirit. This add-on is good, by the way. The other one, this is good. Hot take, Huntress is overrated. Not a hot take at all, bro. I think she's overrated as shit. Starchild, what's up, my guy? Huntress, okay, who's an overrated killer in Dead by Daylight? You want to go into that shit? Who's overrated in this game? Hillbilly, Huntress, Hillbilly, Huntress, Freddy, Demogorgon, Pyramid Head. Those are the Plague too. Freddy, yeah. Billy, Huntress, Freddy, Plague, and Pyramid are the most overrated characters in the game. And Demo's kind of overrated too, because people just think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's not true. Bubba's overrated? Maybe. I don't know. Certainly in survivors' minds, I think Bubba's overrated for survivors, underrated by killer players. Same thing with Doctor. Doctor's overrated by survivors, underrated by killers. Once they Plague is overrated, bruh, fucking somebody put her in A tier. Like, no fucking way. No fucking way is she A tier. That Corrupt Purge way too inconsistent. And then who's underrated? Who's an underrated character? You still got Wraith, who's underrated. Underrated characters. Wraith, Doctor, Wraith, Doctor, Legion. People think he's the worst character in the game. That's not true. He's bottom 5. And then Twins. Yeah, Twins. Twins are the most underrated character in the game because Twins are S tier. Shitslinger? Nah, I think people know he's alright. Pig is hella underrated? Maybe. I kind of went into why not pigs are kind of a problem. Do I think Twins are the best killer? No. I think the Spirit's the best killer. Spirit's definitely the best killer in the game. Spirit is the best killer in the game, Nurse is the second best killer in the game, and then Twins are the third best killer in the game. Twins are better than Blight. Twins are more consistent at tiles. Victor is stronger than Lethal Rush. Easy. The slugging game is stronger on Twins. Gen control stronger on twins. Map presence stronger on twins. Nurse is still, but yeah, that's the more common opinion. I have lots of hot takes, bro. Got everyone level 50. Yeah, I have some. Myers is the only one at Prestige 3. Okay, we're doing Ghostface now, is that right? So kind of something similar to what we've been doing. And then, okay, one last thing I wanted to, I can definitely go into why I believe all that, okay? Some of the hot takes. I don't think Billy being overrated is a hot take anymore. I think people are starting to realize he's actually weak now. Billy sucks. Huntress is definitely overrated. People think she's fucking just God, and she's just not. Honestly, I think she's worse than Deathslinger when you can play Deathslinger right. When you play Shitslinger right, when you play Shitslinger right, you realize that he doesn't play like Huntress at all. Like, the people that say Shitslinger is worse Huntress are the people that are going in and playing him like Huntress. You don't play him like Huntress. You play him like Ghostface and Wraith. Once you start playing him like Ghostface and Wraith, you're definitely going to realize that he's better than her. I think Oni's like my number 5 right now. Oni is before Blight. Ew, I don't know that. I don't know about that. And then, okay, that's just brief. That's super brief. There's a lot of tiles the Huntress just can't do jack shit about. She relies on verticality and map RNG to do pretty much anything. And then, Pyramid, his punishment's reactable. If you can react to his punishment, you will never get hit by it. It's literally that simple. Demo still is kind of win more. Even with his Iridescent, still kind of win more. And then, who else did I say was overrated? Freddy. Pre-dropping pallets just owns Freddy. It just owns him. You'll usually stun him too. I mean, Huntress can kind of do the anti-healing thing too, but like, well, okay, Huntress can punish pre-drops when they're injured. Shitslinger can punish pre-drops still, only in the healthy state, which is okay. But since you're playing him like Ghostface, you're gonna run around and make sure you only are like doubting people when they're like healing. So you're not gonna chase him. He's not a chase character. That's why I never like say the best for last on him. He's not a chase character. Huntress is carried by huge hitbox hatches, inconsistent hitbox hatches. She's inconsistent. You really don't know how to dodge her hatchets because you don't really know how to dodge her hatchets because of the fact that they are inconsistent. It depends on the fucking guy's McDonald's Wi-Fi. At a tournament with no McDonald's Wi-Fi, you would definitely, at a theoretical tournament with no McDonald's Wi-Fi, and provided the ping was good on everybody, you would not see her at all. She has a really bad early game. She's easily stealthed out. Aiming's way better with Slinger. Yeah, and Slinger has no windup. Like, people just, like, forget that. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. The best shit Slinger build is Ruin. He doesn't use Pop because he's 110. He uses Corrupt, Ruin, Sloppy, Nurses. That's his best build. He uses this build right here. This is the same build he uses. He uses the Ghostface Wraith build, bro. You don't chase with him. Yeah, Huntress has a 45-meter terror radius. She has the big... That's what I call it. What about Monitor? No. Monitor's overrated. Against good survivors, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, the survivors can easily bait you and get out of the way. If they're good, of course. I mean, Huntress is a bigger pub stomper. Huntress will win games faster than Deathslinger if the team is bad. I believe they've talked about why they won't reduce her hitbox size before, but I don't think they're ever going to reduce it. As Shitslinger? That's another good reason that the anti-healing one is good, because once they're healing, they're standing still, so their shots are way easier. I mean, I don't doubt that Monitor is okay on certain characters. I just don't like the perk. I think against good survivors, it doesn't do anything. I really don't think Monitor is doing anything against good survivors. Yeah, I remember one day, I played fucking Doom Eternal and then came back and played Deathslinger. It was really bad. I was trying to aim for Doom and I died. Monitor and Nurses, but I don't think Monitor's doing it. Monitor's not helping you there because he has a fucking 24-meter tear radius. He doesn't need that reduction in tear radius. He has a quiet theme, so he can easily sneak up on people. And then your shot is almost 18 meters, so like if you're good at long shots against healing survivors, they can like barely hear you before you hit them. What are my thoughts on the new? I haven't really seen her yet. I watched like her trailer, but like the trailer didn't tell us much. She can like circle around you or some shit. Like I need to see more about her. She has movement though, so that's good. Well, at playing every killer takes skill. Like the notion that playing killer in this game doesn't take skill is crap. Every killer in this game takes skill. Every single one. Because killer takes skill. 16 meters is not non-existent against good teams. 16 meters is more than enough for them to react. Just ask Michael Myers. Sanctum of Wrath, this map is bad. This is a bad map for killer. It's way too cluttered. Okay, let her go. Okay. We didn't want the hit there. There we go. We have to pick our moment. With Ghostface, that's harder to do. Power creep is killing this character right now, yeah. Because what he's trying to do is not actually that awful. The fact that he doesn't have any add-ons is starting to mess with him. It's really hard to pick your spot. Not just as Ghostface, against all stealth killers. You have to pick your spots very carefully. And the thing about Wraith is he leaves those spots up in the air. He leaves the spots up in the air because he can. Well, here's the thing about Nemesis is that's not good. They split the map really early. We can 3-gen it. We still got some bad design though. Hold on a second. Thought I saw a healer. The problem with Nemesis, okay, is that 3 hits is a lot to ask. The power is better. The power is significantly better. The problem is you have to hit it 3 times, so it's still time consuming. Pyramids is bad, but you only have to hit it twice. See, when you drop chase as Ghostface, it's a lot more punishing. And stealth killers like to drop chase a lot. I know the range isn't good, but it's not reactable. The fact that it's not reactable is going to be better against high-level teams. Because you could still hit it. Against Pyramid Head, you should never see punishment of the damned hit in a match. Look at this tile design, bro. Look how big that rock is. Look how big that rock is. Okay, we need to survey that one. But the zombies are getting a buff because they're just not very good. We're gonna have to 3-gen. See, they split the middle really early. This is the only choice we have. Saving that for laters. Doing that middle gen first wasn't actually the worst play in the game. Okay, he's 99 pretty much. Drop it. We can't we can't really set up. We don't have like the pressure that Wraith does. The map is too big and the tiles are too bad, so we can't chase anybody. Ash is 99 though, if we see him again. Yeah, I know, Wraith is much better Ghostface. It's not close anymore either. Jesus. They really needed that too. Yeah, it was way too early. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, there he is. As Wraith, I think we'd be doing a lot better here. This tile's really strong. There's a window and a pallet, so the routing writes itself. There it is. That's the best execution you can have for something like that. He made that because we had to stop and mark him. Meg's here. Okay. She's just gonna bait it, so waste time. They're on the gen over there. Okay. They're at 1 already, bro. See, we were never able to get established because the map is so bad. That hard saved their ass. Okay, we need a slug. The other survivor's on the other gen down there. She's going down. Hey, they healed. If basement was over here, that'd be a different story. Okay. We're holding on by like a thread. This is the person we gotta get. Okay. Okay. She probably has decisive. Oh, that was deliverance. Notice the lack of nurses calling information in this game. Because they're not fucking healing. Because they're fucking smart. Nobody with a brain in their head is gonna heal against a stealth killer. That's not what you do against these characters. You have to slam the gens. The last team opened up a snowball mistake for us by healing in the corner. These guys haven't done that. The two people that are on Death Hook are playing very, very smart. Every time we even see the people on Death Hook, this is a Swift, it has to be. They're way too coordinated. Yep, they always got one more, dude. His movement's just bad. Because what he's actually trying to do isn't terrible. It's just his movement's bad. Every time one of those those are the two we need, they get hit, where do they go? The same mean is on this generator. They're gonna get hit and then they're gonna head down there. Ladies and gentlemen, what's she doing? What are you doing? That's really bad for them. Because now we have time to go over there and check that other one. Nope. They healed. They healed now, look. All their progress is gone. Because they healed. Where's the ash at? Okay. Shit, we had the mind game too. Where's that ash at? There he is. We don't need to camper because we have ash. No, we got greedy there. They're healing again. See him? He doesn't make that window. Well, unless he's got that perk. We have to drop chase now. That hard saved them. We would have just won the game right there. No, he just had dead hard. He just had the perk he needed, bro. We gotta check this one. Okay, I think all the pallets over here are gone. That was a big critical. Oh my god, these jukes are really good. But she's gonna make a left, see? We don't have time to get her. She's dead on hook. We have 3 options for dead on hook. She knows we can't chase her, yeah, exactly. We really don't have time to get over here because they're getting closer. Nice. This person hasn't even been healed yet, hooked yet. The other 3 people are dead on hook. But we can't leave her. We need to grab. What's the gen at? Oh yeah, this is a Swift, absolutely. This Nia is really good. There they go. They left me too many scratch marks to follow. Okay. We need to find the Meg. We can't commit because we have to check the other gen. None. Unless she stayed over there. It popped everything. That's bad. We have to leave. Without ruin, the game's already over. We're so much of a non-threat, we can't down anybody. What's gonna happen is they know they have to get ruined. Pretend we don't see her. They're all gonna look for ruin right now if they're a Swift. Oh, we needed that so bad. We're having very critical misses. Let's see if they snuck back. No. That's the one we don't want. We can't secure a kill, bro. We can't down anybody. We can't down anybody without putting in too much time. Okay. If we can get anyone, it's her. She's going too far. That seals the deal. Okay, we have to go for it. We have to get a kill right now. This side of the map is untapped. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? We just like spazzed out. We're gonna hook her and then the final gen's gonna pop. Because they're all 3-on-1 right now. Okay. The Ash is definitely just hiding. Okay, the ruin's already gone. Wraith would have the game over by now. He has dead hard, remember that? There we go. If the map wasn't so bad, we would have won a while ago. They're gonna pop the gen. I think we're gonna tie them. Harrison hook. We do not have good gates. Nia. If we can get her, we win the game. There we go. Read. I don't do ties, J-Man. I do wins, buddy. Dead Hard saved her. There's been a lot of spazzing. Scratch marks. I don't do ties, J-Man. I do wins, my friend. Hey guys, stop fucking healing against stealth killers. It's bad. Stealing against stealth killers is fucking bad. Stop doing it. Scott John is fucking wrong. Stop healing against stealth killers. It's bad. GG. Jesus Christ, that was fucking miserable. Are we gonna 4K? No, rip. See if we can like cheese her. Oh no, that was horrible, bro. How long was that game? That was definitely one of my longest matches of all time. Yep, look at that. Playing Oni? Yeah, I could try some Oni, bro. That was exhausting. That was an impressive performance though, bro. For as weak as I think he still is, that was quite a performance. Such a fucking horrendous match. Oh god, that wasn't even meta. Look at it. That wasn't even meta. Like, they could have done better. That was such a disaster. I'll probably get a clip this game and upload it tomorrow. Like, if you don't think like that definitely had something to do with Ghostface. Like, I know people like to say he's weak. I think he's weak too, but like, nah, bruh, he's not C tier. He's definitely a B tier character. Like that, Wraith would have had that win a lot earlier, but you know, but like, see the strategic picking of spots there. Like, that's why we fucking survived, because we fucking picked our spots at the best possible fucking time. We had to do everything correct there to win. Ugh. That was such a bad... Wraith would have gotten that win sooner. Ruin also hard carried there. You gotta keep that in mind too before we give Ghostface a blowjob. Ruin definitely hard carried there. If you think Ruin is win more, watch that game. That was a Ruin hard carry. Oh my god. I need a break. Let me get a drink. I need a drink is what I need. If Ruin died... Like, think about Undying there, too. If we weren't bringing Undying and we were bringing something else... Like, before people shit on Undying, like, if people say Undying's not good anymore, well, think about if we didn't... Well, think about if we were bringing, like, Thrilling Tremors there or something, and then they popped Ruin when they popped Undying. Did we win that game? No. That's why Undying's still fucking good. I need a drink. Okay, we'll try Oni now. I can't promise how good I'm gonna be now. My brain is definitely shutting down. Oh, no scalp top knot. We gotta fish for that real fast. Their biggest mistake was the first gen that they popped. If they didn't pop that first gen exactly when they did. Because they popped the first gen was the one that secured a semi 3-gen. That wasn't the best 3-gen they could have had, but... Again, Wraith would have made it better, but like, do you think Trickster wins that game? No, of course not. God, they need to make like half of scalp top hot base. Okay. What happens if you stack these? I've never stacked this duration add-ons before. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take it to Macmillan. Notice, and also, thinking about that game again. There were two critical plays that saved us, I would argue. No, top knot, alright. Lion Fang and Splintered Hull. Where's that one at? Do I even have Splintered Hull? Double duration's legit. Alright. No, because I don't got top knot. Oh my god, bruh. I need something a little stronger than this Coke right now after that shit. That game sucked. Top right. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna go ahead and run that. That game sucked, bro. Ugh. Like, seriously, I don't know if Reaper's still in here or not, but, like, yeah. Like, you're sitting here saying, yeah, I won that game. What the hell did that give me? That fucking sucked. Like, that was one of the worst games of the night, and we won it. How old am I? 23, my guy. That was one of the worst games of the night, and we won it. Like, that was miserable. I would never want to do that again. How long was that game? Is what I want to know. I still want to know. We got in the match around 34... say 34:04, and the game ended at 7. So I don't know, what is that, guys? Almost a 30-minute game, about 28, 26, 25. It rounds up to 30. That was almost a half-hour game. Jord Dirix about Spirit Counterplay on fucking Discords. Map RNG is killing the game. Well, I mean, that, yeah, it is. That's like the main reason there can be no competitive scene, because there's no frame of balance reference to go around. Well, I really think that the Scott Junn cute little spirit challenge is definitely like really bad for him. That idea majorly backfired on him today. With that 4-minute chase, yeah, that definitely backfired on him. Three TL walls and a triangle. Team didn't do any gens, bruh. That's all it takes. Fucking healing motherfuckers, bro. That is definitely an example of how healing can screw you. That Wraith game was too. Those guys were on pace to. Those guys were doing well too, and then they just kind of died. As soon as they healed, they quickly fell apart. So I don't know what Scott Junn is fucking smoking, and I don't know what Scott is fucking smoking, but like healing against stealth killers is just horrible. I don't know, bro. That 4-minute chase is something to be believed, and then true analyze exactly what the guy was doing. It's pretty legit, bro. That's pretty legit shit. 4 minutes. Oh my god. Every time I bring McMillan, it takes me here. This is the one map I don't want to go to. Why can I see him? Did he spawn near a totem? Undying, are you broken? Lethal Pursuer before Lethal Pursuer, bro. Did you see that? That was Lethal Pursuer before Lethal Pursuer. There she is. Scott's not that good at anybody, TBH. Okay. Okay, let's go. Is he even that, bruh? Sometimes somebody's views on the game are just so bad, I have to question how good they are. He's one of those people. What does Scott Jund do in a real competitive scene, bruh? Like, what does that look like? Dark Souls is not a real competitive game, bruh. Oh my god, I didn't think we could do that. There we go, okay. We got one person. I don't know, bro. Rosie's asking questions. How good is he really? I want to know what he looks like in a real competitive scene. My guess is not good. Well, yeah, but the deep hit squad had no perks. They choked, had bad RNG, no perks, and they are average survivors. Oh, they gave that to her. Fuck you. I can't believe they gave that to her. We hit her and then the totem blew up. I feel like she shouldn't have gotten that myself. Okay. Here we go, gamers. Now we're rolling. Alright, Snowball officially started. Okay. I know, bro. That's why Oni's so good. You have to respect his ability to do that. He makes matches 0 to 100. You could just be losing and then all of a sudden you just hit like 2 plays and you're winning the game. Alright, we need to make sure. Make sure that challenge in this borrowed time, buddy. Yes, he died. What the fuck? I'm gonna respect the unbreakable. Alex, take the hook. We got off really nice there, though. There you go, easy. Got our power right back. Still scratch marks. Line of sight. Oh, fuck you. Easy. That's interesting, bro. Now this killer is good. Yeah. This killer is definitely good. He played pretty good there too. Sometimes I struggle with him. Sometimes I struggle with him, but we played really good there. That was one of my better Oni games. We hit the right plays. One thing that's interesting about that game, though, in particular, is that what really did good for us there, we took hooks at the right times. Our hook game there was actually very solid. I know Oni gets mostly talked about for his slug power, but like that slug game was super on point. Oh, he's in the basement still, isn't he? I thought we were just kind of waiting to win. He do be dashing though. He's fun to like move with, bruh. But yeah, the decisions to stop and take those smart hooks, I think really paid off there. Here we go. Very good. GG. GG. Very good. Very good. All right, bruh. I think there's one more game I think you guys want to see tonight, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. All right, boys. No biscuits. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Black Ward. Lame. Biscuits? No biscuits. Okay, we're gonna be playing with green tonight, boys, it looks like. Not that one, Jesus. We're gonna be playing with green tonight. I need to do more green games though, see how they're different. Hook of the Obsession 4 times and then you have to run perks. You have to run either Furtive Chase or Nemesis or Prey they have for the people. Nemesis would probably be the easiest one to do because you can control who your obsession is by taking a stun. That's right, my guy. You gotta bring in one of them fucking awful perks. Pray you're a low rank. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. This group looks tough. Maybe that Neil will be bad. Or that Jake. He looks P2. Come on. Let's get this over with. You want to do lorries or aces? I don't know, bro. I get a lot of good Cheryls. Aces are good though. Lorries, I haven't had that experience. I main Lori though. First Hot Survivor. Aces, I've seen good aces. Okay. The twins have good lore, bro. I've had Stepchild. I think they're really good, bro. I think they're S tier. You know, they're actually really well, like their design is cool too. If you actually look at Charlotte, you can see, like, I know they're called twins, so this is, like, kind of self-explanatory, but, like, if you look at Charlotte's face, you can kind of see features of Victor's face on her face. And then, like, they're kind of like, they have a lot, like, they have a lot of doll references in some of their add-ons, and Charlotte's face literally looks like it's kind of breaking apart. They're really, I love them, bro. Okay, we are running green though, so we're a little weaker right now. There's nothing that beats Zoomy Purple Victor. I didn't want to think about them stacked. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the devs don't care because they're the biggest accident in the game. They don't really like to celebrate Chapter 18 very much. They're gonna get a Halloween skin. I hope Victor gets some love. Victor has no cosmetic love right now. I hope he gets something that changes him up a little bit. Okay. So, let's go do what we do, bruh. Oh god, look at that spawn. He just turned around there, right there. Are we giving up already? Well, this kind of sucks. Play the game, bitch. I don't want to farm with you. Mechanically, the Twins chapter was worse. Oh, this kind of sucks. Farming. It's either they saw who we were playing and didn't want to play against us, or they, are DCing. Yeah. Well, I'm certainly gonna take it. This is... I'm too tired not to, gentlemen. Sorry about it. And, like, mechanically, there was nothing wrong with Trickster. He worked just fine. Survivors don't like playing against Twins because Victor has no counterplay. Still feels good right now. Okay, okay, he's gotta head that direction. There you go. Good stuff, Mr. Jake. I'm right here, though. What are you gonna do, bro? Ooh, ooh, where do I go? Victor is best baby. What? Victor, excuse me? Oh, that didn't happen. Again? I thought that was the freest down ever. You just gotta sit there and wait for the mistake. Would you ever consider making a killer tier list? Yeah, I have before, my friend. I've made several killer tier lists. I make 2 tier lists a year. My next tier list is coming in July. And then, after the, and then I have a video called that's kind of out of date though. I do need to make a new video about the changes I'd make. That's for sure. We know where they are now, dude. Victor is the ability to like leave Victor as like a motion sensor is so good. It's so underrated. No counterplay, bro. That's not what you do. I think I hear him. Yeah, I definitely hear him. What loop? What loop? What loop, Cheryl? What loop? You can't loop Twins, bro. And then she doesn't know where we are because we're undetectable. Well, she's oblivious to us right now. It's only too late when they realize you're right there. What's up, Cheryl? Oh, we're gonna pre-drop that, are we? Oh, we messed up that execution. There's something. Oh. I'm trying to like work with this. Let's see, we're like hitting something. We're hitting something invisible here. Okay, so this is theoretical counterplay because they can't hit it. Okay, huh. Okay, so at that tile, I don't have to like... See what I mean? I don't have to like jump over that one. Huh. Okay. Kind of just messing around with her. There we go. Nah, bruh. It's not like playing Billy or Demo. Victor's significantly better than Billy in demo. Look at how far he can reveal the killer instinct from. That's crazy. Yeah, what a match, bro. They fucking quit as soon as they saw us. Oh, I'm proud of Victor, dude. Look at Victor, bro. He's so cute. They're gonna nerf him, bro. Well, I mean, I'm fine, bro, with them not nerfing twins. Don't nerf them, please. I hope they're B tier, bro. Trust me, they're B tier, dude. Total B tiers. Twins are total fucking B tiers. They're bad, actually. Twins suck. Don't nerf them, please. Oh, Victor's so cute. Oh, I kind of want to go in again because we didn't have a match there. Kind of really didn't have a match. Yeah, it's shit that's not there because that's not an issue with him. That's an issue with whatever the fucking. That's an issue with whatever the devs have there that's doing that. I wanna get the purple one. Yeah, bro, twins suck. Purple? Nah, yes! Give me this thing. Okay. Got a black warp, we get a few games with it. Purple zoomies. Purple zoomies on my boy. 3, so we get that 3 times now. Okay. Twins are trash, bro. We're not nerfing. We don't need to nerf these two. Victor has counterplay, I swear to God. He really does. Victor, tracking you with Bloodhound is fair. I promise. Okay, the thing about twins right now is that twins are not the character. They're not the character that beats you every single match. You know, that's just not them. They're not Nurse's Spirit. They're not there yet because people haven't really been playing them. They don't really like playing again. People don't play them, so people don't know. But then once somebody shows up and plays them, you get fucking stomped, and then you go, "Wow, how did that fucking happen?" And then it starts to slowly realize on you that every time you've played a Twins player, you've lost. I don't know when that realization sets in. It's different for different people, but people eventually start to realize every time they've played against the Twins, they've lost, and that's because the Twins are good. Twins are bad, bro, I'm telling you. Twins B tier, bro. These characters suck. They're not even good. They're just as good as the demo is. Victor, Pounce and Shred are the same power, bro, basically. I mean, when you really think about it. Pounce and Shred are the same power, except one. Oh god, this is gonna be a test right here. This is gonna be a very big test. They're taking us to fucking a meat plant. This is gonna be tough. Because Victor does not like verticality at all. This is probably the worst map. You'd rather be on fucking Midwich. This is gonna be a tough game. You think they can do it? I mean, I think they can too, but it still just depends on who we get. If these guys are good, then we're gonna have a problem. We have to go in thinking we're on the back foot. If our hexes stay in the game, Victor can do it. Oh, I'm so cold. Have I ever encountered hackers? I think I encountered one, but I actually don't know. He might have just been really good with a sprint burst. Okay. This is going to be a tough game. Best case scenario, it's going to be hard to secure an early game latch here. That's going to be the hardest part about the early game. The latch here is going to be hard. And then the immediate punish is going to be hard. That P3 Ash is running around. He probably fucking brought it. The P3 Ash is definitely who brought this map. This is the new Orman, bruh. They only bring this when they don't care about you. Okay, we pretend we don't see him. Bruh, it's starting. Like, for real. They're seeing twins and they're leaving the game. They see twins and they just fucking leave. They know. That's good. Well, we'll take it easy on them now, I guess. Is that... Nah, bruh. Smartest decision these guys ever made was doing that. Don't get to go easy on people who bring this offering? Fair enough. Fair enough, bruh. I swear to God, bro, they're seeing who it is and they quit. Bro, I'm sorry, you cannot tell me it has nothing to do with the power level of the character. See, some survivors might just say, oh, it's just because they're annoying to go against. Bullshit. It's definitely because of the power level of the character. Okay, they're in the corner, so, but we can't deploy Victor because we're near the hook. Okay, if we can secure a game state advantage right here. Come on, Ash. Okay, here we go, gamers. Perfect. Okay. Easy. There's your first one. The Ash went this way. Zoomies! Finding him on meat plant. Could be rough. They definitely don't want to deal with twins because they're good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the hook. Okay, let's get Victor near some gens. Oh, we had him. We had him, we fucked up. We canceled it when we shouldn't have. Oh my gosh. He's still trapped here. There it is. That should have happened a while ago. Yeah, there's no way the ash didn't bring this. The other DC. But like, I don't know why people still treat me like I don't know what I'm talking about. The only thing that's missing from... One more. There it is. Here we go. Hi, Jane. What's up? We missed it. Is this pallet just weird? This pallet might just be gimmicky on them. Remember what happened last time we played this, buddy? You lost it. That's fine, we'll go again. Okay. We played that terribly. We're challenging a lot of these tiles, though. We won there last time. We're kind of using them for a testing fodder. I'm not gonna lie to you. Making sure we can still hit over all these things. Look how bright that blood is. You're never gonna miss it. I think I know. Here we go, bro. Oh, so his hitbox went through, but mine didn't. His hitbox went through, but mine didn't. Excuse me. Like they're zooming. I'm sorry for zooming, but zooming's what I do. What's up, bruh? Mr. Oblivious. That animation's rough, isn't it, buddy? Would've made that palette if, the animation went there. I'm sorry for zoomings, but zooming's what I do. There you go, bro. No bleed outs. I can't, bro. She bled out. Beautiful. It says something about them that every fucking play we missed was because it was our own fault. Who brought it? No, was it the was it David? David brought it. There you go, bro. Oh no, I would have won that, no question. That wasn't even disputed. How we would have won that. I don't even think. Yeah, they're incredible, bro. They're absolutely incredible. They're absolutely incredible. Oh my god, the twins. They're so good. They're so good. I don't know how this is still hidden from people, bro. I don't know. They're so good. They're so good. Oh my god, 12%. What is this?
In theory, Trapper is the best killer in the game, probably. How is Hunter so high? Let's go and find out.
What is this garbage?
Let's go and find out. I have footage that should be very instructional, alright? Let me show. He also plays her competitively, and we're gonna watch that.
15 seconds? There is no competitive Hunter. There is no competitive Dead by Daylight. Alright. Well, yeah, Ots was too busy sucking the perk Lucky Break off and saying that it counters Victor. I don't know what the fuck that is. Lucky Break counters Victor. Bro, Victor chases people with Lucky Break base when they're healthy. It doesn't stop them that much. Twins getting ignored, bruh. They really are. It's a sin. One who is 10? Ow. Yeah, there is no comp TBD, bro. Ots saying something makes it less credible. Look at that, bro. Look at all these tomes we've unlocked. Isn't it sad that I've gotten pretty far on this one? Well, yeah, but because no one has any balls in this community. That's the real fact. Nobody wants to like say that you're wrong or that the streamers are wrong because you'll just be viewed as bad. Like, bro, I don't fucking care. The streamers are wrong. When someone's wrong, they're definitely wrong. He's the best huntress in the game. Yeah, he's wrong. It's very unlikely that some random dude that we've never heard of is the best huntress in the game. Probably not. The best huntress in the game is undiscovered. You won't know who it is until a real comp scene starts up. You will not know who the best huntress is until a comp scene starts up. But until a comp scene starts up, you have to negate the map RNG. You have to do this, you have to do that. You gotta nerf Survivor, you gotta buff this map, you gotta fix that map, you gotta do this, do that, do this, do that. Until then, it's D&D role-playing. It always will be. That's the fact. That's just the fact, bruh. It's all role-playing. It's all Dungeons and Dragons stuff until the game wants to be recognized as an esport. You can't go comp in a game with no esports scene. It's facts. I'm sorry, bro. I want there to be a competitive scene more than anybody else in the whole community except for maybe True Talent. The very last time I saw True mention a competitive team, he was laughing at the people in his lobby, and then he the same guy. What? You talking about me, Evan? There is no comp Dead by Daylight. Anyone that says they're comp Dead by Daylight is an arrogant sack of shit. That doesn't understand the game. That doesn't understand what the game needs to be fixed, and it doesn't have any desire to fix the game. They would rather just pretend it's fixed. If you believe comp Dead by Daylight exists, you have no drive to fix the game, and that's the 100% fact. But I don't know why this is still a topic. People that believe in comp Dead by Daylight are deluded. That's the one thing Scott's right about. You can't have a competitive scene until you fix this stuff. Well, yeah, he's definitely a good huntress. The best huntress in the world is likely Chinese and you don't know his name. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's who the best huntress in the world is. They're Chinese and you don't even know their name. Because there's no comp scene, and as soon as the comp scene would be discovered, this Chinese player would come over and wreck everybody that lives here. Because the people People that fucking live overseas are more passionate about this genre and are more competitive about this genre. Yes, exactly. The best players of every killer in the world are not our players. I bet you right now, if you sat down a killer that plays Call of the Abyss, that plays Identity V competitively at a competitive level, actually plays it, there is a big major every single year and everything. There's multiple real big tournaments every year. There's a summer tournament, a winter tournament, there's KOA, there's real fucking majors for this shit over there. And over here for that matter, but ours aren't exactly majors. You would, if you sat down one of those pro Identity V players, gave them fucking, I don't know, Pyramid Head, or Huntress is who we're talking about, right? They would be better than all of our guys in about a week. Yeah, exactly. Again, the best players for every single one of these killers live overseas and you don't know their names. You wouldn't know their names till they came over and shreked Otsdarva's team and fucking what? Maybe if Ots is lucky, he can qualify for the tournament and then lose in round 1, because that's what would happen. And True's not exempt from that either, by the way. Like these guys, like our guys that we know, these Fog Whispers, they would maybe qualify and lose in round 1. That's what would happen to them. Everybody that you think is good would qualify and lose in round 1. Maybe, if they even do that. Because, like, seriously, it's a non-competitive market. Nobody's trying. That's the only reason why these quote-unquote teams are relevant. They take themselves seriously in a game that doesn't take itself seriously. So they've monopolized the relevancy on this topic. Oh, we're a team. We're the best team in the world. Yeah, you want to prove it? Do you want to prove or not? No. No one cares about this game on a competitive level until the balance is fixed. But a lot of us are sitting here campaigning for the issues that we need to fix, to get fixed for a tournament scene to start up, to get fixed. But pretending the game is ready for that is just, you're deluded. You're deluded, and I have nothing to say to you. The game is not ready for a competitive scene. You can't have a competitive scene with 4 viable characters. It doesn't work. Like, the thing about KOA, like, even though you see the same characters over and over again in KOA, it's been proven multiple times that there are over half the roster is viable at a tournament level. The reason that they don't get picked is they're not the meta. And that's what would happen in this game too, very likely. But right now there's only 4 viable characters. In Identity V there's like 10 or 12 out of like 20. So they're doing really good over there. Where like over 50% of the roster is viable at a tournament level. You will see a Mad Eyes every now and again. You'll see a Disciple. You'll see a Wu Chang. You'll see a Feaster. You'll see these characters that don't come out often. They'll come out. It'll be rare, but they'll come out. In this game, if you ever saw an actual competitive scene come out, the lowest that they would go on the tier list is well, Huntress. That's the lowest they would even bother picking. And she's like B. But even then, she's not viable. Like, the odds are you're just picking her after Nurse and Spirit or Band, and you're trying to hit him with a gimmick in round 3. Because you don't want to pick Freddy or Oni, or I don't know why you're not picking Oni, or Blight, because you don't know how to play Blight, or I don't know why you're not picking Twins. You have to play. You have to have a mindset. Yeah, you have to have a chill mindset. You have to go in and be 100% okay with losing. Until you are not 100% okay with losing, then you can't play this game. Or that's Reaper's problem if he's still here. Reaper tries to go in and win. You have to look at every match as a loss until you get in there and start realizing you might be able to win. You should be viewing every match as a loss. Every match you need to go in and say, if they play well, I'm losing the game and there's nothing I can do about it. It's all, and then if they lose, it's like, when you lose, because it will happen, eventually you'll run into those teams and you'll lose and there'll be nothing you can do about it, especially if you're on a bad character. When you hit those teams, you have to go, darnity shucks. You can't let it get to you, or it's going to affect you in the next one, and then you're going to lose to a team you could have beaten. And that's what sucks, when you lose to teams you can beat. But yeah, just saying the game is competitive right now is an absolute lie. It's a joke. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I get it. I want a competitive scene too. But like, the solution to wanting a competitive scene is not to have tournaments and pretend that the scene exists. Because it just doesn't. And like, you know, I don't know why people think telling the killer who Swift is not going to punish them. Oh my god. You just go in. I mean, I choose to think about the game in a competitive way, because that's what I know, bro. I've been playing a Smash Brothers competitively since I was like, what, 13 years old? 12 years old? Something like that. I got into competitive Smash Brothers when I was 12 years old. So I've been playing games competitively for almost, at least, okay, because I've been playing games with a competitive mindset for over 10 years. Like, I'm not Scott Jund, who sits on and pretends he knows what he's talking about when he talks about competitive scenes. However, there is one thing, while Scott Jund is mostly wrong about competitive scenes, he's mostly wrong, the one thing he's right about is you can't make this game competitive as long as map RNG is in the game. That's the critical flaw. If you get rid of that, then you could start building the competitive scene from there, but you can't have a competitive scene when there's RNG in the game. You just can't. I used to think you kind of could and just ignore it, but no, you can't. You have to get rid of it. If one map, because the reason why you can't do it, I'll tell you why you can't do it, is because tournament standards usually require that the maps, you have to run the same game on the same map. That's what Identity 5 does. Every game has to be run on the same map, okay? But in this game, that's impossible. You can't do that. Because every map spawns in differently every single time. So you can't do that. If somebody is playing fucking Spirit and there's 8 pallets on the map, Spirit can win that. Because there's 8 pallets. And then if the guy goes in as Spirit again when there's 22 pallets, yeah, when the next guy picks Spirit and goes in with 22 pallets, the odds are he's going to lose 2 survivors. Like, they're going to tie him. Yeah, because they actually gave a shit. You have to take out the randomness. You have to take it out. A competitive scene doesn't work until you take out the randomness, because you have no grounds to say that the Spirit that spawned in with 8 pallets is better, that got 4 kills is better than the Spirit that got 2 kills when there's 22 pallets on the map. That doesn't work. And if anything, if there's 22 pallets on the map, Spirit ain't getting 2 kills. She's losing. Those are just the 2 extremes. There can either be like 8 or 22 pallets. Sometimes Wretched Shop can be completely empty. Other times it can be a disaster. Well, I mean, both times it's a disaster. 8 pallets on the map is a disaster. If there's 8 pallets on the map, hell, even I think every killer in the game except for Trickster is viable if there's 8 pallets on the map. Maybe even Trickster, bro. If there's 8 pallets on the map, maybe Trickster is viable. But you have no grounds to say that killer is better than the other one. You can't. You just can't do it. That's the ultimate argument against the competitive scene in this game, and you can't do anything about it. Pretending that argument doesn't exist and having a competitive scene, calling someone a comp killer, that's not real. It's not a real label. Saying somebody is the best in the world right now is not a real label. It's just not. Saying someone's 50-game streaks are impressive is not real. It's too many variables, bruh. That's what Scat Jen says. Too many variables. I want to read. Now, obviously, the solution to getting to those variables is getting fucking rid of them. That's what it is. That's the solution. First, you take out map RNG, then you take out Bloodlust, and then you balance the maps accordingly. That's what you do for a competitive scene. As long as Bloodlust is still a mechanic, there shouldn't be a competitive scene, because Bloodlust is a response to the broken shit in the game. So if the game's not healthy enough to take out Bloodlust, then you can't have a competitive scene. Any real competitive scene that matters. You can have roleplay tournaments in your basement, and pretend that there's a competitive scene, but that's just not how it works. You're going to be laughed at by any real competitive scenes. Anybody that wants to, like, any esport is going to laugh at you. Anybody that plays esports is going to laugh at you if you tell them you play this game competitively. They're going to laugh at you. Anybody that's ever played an esport is going to laugh at you if you tell them you play this game competitively. Because it's a joke. This game is a joke. Fucking mad facts, bruh. Like, I don't mean, like again, I'm not trying to say those players are bad, because they're not bad. It's just, they're probably not bad at all. They're probably some of the best we got in this country. Or Europe, or wherever they're from. They're probably some of the best players in their region. But, like, that doesn't mean anything when there's nothing you can do with it. Until there's a Evo for this game, that doesn't mean anything. Until there's, like, legitimate behavior, like, until behavior recognizes a competitive scene, there's no competitive scene. Fucking even Nintendo funds Smash tournaments sometimes. Like, Nintendo recognizes Smash's competitive scene. They don't like Smash's competitive scene very much. They don't like it, but they recognize that it's a moneymaker. And I think that's all I gotta say on that topic. I think there's nothing more to say. That's just it. It's a sad reality, because again, no one wants it more than I do. Nobody. Except for maybe True Talent. Nobody wants a competitive scene for this game more than I do. I would main this game if it had a competitive scene. I still pretty much main the game anyway. If this game had a real competitive scene, I would try to start a team and sign up for tournaments. But I'm not going to do that when the tournaments don't mean jack shit. When you're not working up to something. Because right now, the only thing you're working up to is the label of cop killer by people that don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. Am I in the ballpark, guys? Until the keystone character is viable at a tournament level, there is no competitive scene. And the keystone character is Ghostface, who's quickly getting kicked in the ass by power creep. He's getting worse over time than better. And honestly, for real, if you had a competitive scene right now, Pig might get banned from it because of the RNG in her kit. Like, Pig might just be straight up banned if she ever becomes viable. If 115 ever becomes viable, but that popularity is not gonna last forever, bro. You gotta appease your loyal player base, or the game's gonna die. They're gonna find the new toy. This game is not gonna be the top popular toy forever. It'd be a big source of revenue for them. I don't understand why they don't do it. They could dude, my vision is like Behavior has this big tournament once a year at their HQ around the 5-year anniversary. Like maybe a few weeks after or before the anniversary stream, they have this big fucking huge tournament with like 64 teams from across the world. How cool would that be? How cool would that be if the game was in that good of a state? where they had some huge week-long extravaganza with the top 64 teams from across the world. Like, how cool would that be, bro? But again, sitting in your basement when you're streaming for 10 people, 10 to... Do you know what I mean? When you're streaming for fucking 10 people, 10 to maybe... I don't know how many people watch that fucking shit. It can't be more than... realistically, there's no way more than 10,000 people watch that. There's no way more than 5,000 people watch that. Need for customs, like, be like yeah, I guess maybe just like a custom loadout or something, so you can set everything, and then we'd have. But like, you'd have to just. But like, if you open up customs, then you have to test every possible variation and find out which ones have to be legal, which ones don't have to be. Like, I'd rather just Behavior do that part. That's their responsibility. By making customs, you make it. By making the maps customs, it's now the responsibility of the player base to go through, test every map for every single killer, find out who's good there, who's bad there, find out if the map is even worthy of being a tournament map. It's just not worth it. That Behavior needs to do that part. That's their job, not ours. That's why I don't want customs. I want the maps just as they are, and then you balance the maps depending on what happens at the tournaments. As soon as the tournaments start, then you can get it back to a frame of balance. When you see no one's fucking gonna pick Legion, no one's picking Clown, no one's picking these fucking characters, then you can change them. And then you'll start seeing how Pyramid Head falls out of favor. Because right now, if the tournament would start getting picked right now, you would see a very Otsdarva looking tier list getting picked. That's what would happen. The initial pub tier list, which is what we all kind of make, would be started and used as a starting point. You'd see a lot of Freddies. You'd see a lot of Freddies, you'd see a lot of Pyramids, you'd see a lot of Huntress, you'd see a lot of these characters people think are good. And then what happens is they'd start losing. They'd start losing. And then all of a sudden, Joe Blow here picks Twins and he's swamping everybody. The guy who picked Twins starts placing above the guy who's picking the Pyramid Head. Which would happen. No way it wouldn't. Because that's what would happen. The guy picking Twins would start placing above the people that are picking everybody else. The Twins would start placing above a Freddy. The Twins would start placing above a Huntress. Huntress would start falling down toward below Shitslinger. That's what would start happening. I think. That's my kind of gets into my own tier list stuff. But you kind of see these old characters that like you'd start seeing them fall out. And Doctor would rise up, by the way. Doctor would get picked. Like, Doctor's win rates would go up drastically. That's what would happen. Because what would happen is these people that are losing on Huntress and they want to stay relevant, they need to adapt. So they're going to drop her. Huntress, if the game had a competitive scene, a real one, Huntress would open year one as the most picked character in competitive that's not Nurse's Spirit. By the end of the year, she wouldn't be picked at all. That would be my honest prediction. Huntress and Pyramid Head would be two of the most picked characters at the top of the year, and by the end of the year, they wouldn't be picked at all. And then you'd see a massive upswing in Doctors and Twins players. That's the best thing for Twins, bro. If you put a competitive scene in the game, I guarantee you Twins would rise. Guarantee it. Bubba would be good in tournaments too. Like if you have to secure 2 kills for your game 3, Bubba would be really good in tournaments. They'd probably have to nerf him, in all honesty. His camping game would be way too good at securing kills. I don't know. That's just more food for thought. You have to look at legitimate rule sets. And honestly, the simpler the rule set, the better. I don't want to read 25 pages of rules about scoring. The scoring section of your rule book should be maybe 1 paragraph, 2 or 3 paragraphs. Then you don't need to score +1 every time the survivors get a gem, +2 for everybody they get out, +1 for every totem they get. Killer doesn't need 2 points for every hook they get. You don't every down they get every time they kick a gem. You don't need to score people on this shit. It's the result of the match that matters. It's the escapes and the kills, just like the Identity V scene does it. Scoring should be maybe a paragraph. for each role. That's how simple it should be. I don't want to read an overcomplicated Dead by Daylight rule set. Obviously, if you're going to write a competitive rule book for this game, it's going to have to be long. My competitive rule set is pretty long. You have to, because you have to ban things. You can't bring the Moris, you can't bring the keys, you can't bring some of these iridescents, you can't bring, like, you can't bring the spirit one that lets you see the blood. You can't do that. You can't bring Hag's Mint Rag that would let you teleport out. Like, you wouldn't be able to do that. But obviously, not every killer's iridescence are OP. Like, obviously, Wraith would be allowed to use his iridescence. Like, you'd have to go through every killer and decide if they have something enough that's ban-loaded. Like, Myers would have, with those tombstones, would be banned. Since they're an alternate win condition, they would be banned from tournaments. You have to go through and do this stuff on a killer-by-killer basis. I don't know, the add-ons are complicated. Because, I'm sorry, everyone that flat-out bans iridescence is wrong. Absolutely 100%. Everyone that just flat out just bans add-ons based on rarity is foolish. Absolutely foolish. Like, if I'm running a tournament, Trapper with a purple bag is completely legal. And if I'm running a tournament, Pig can use every add-on in her kit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all these options would be open to you. Like, you'd have to find the right balance between like stuff that kind of breaks the game and stuff that kind of doesn't. And obviously this applies to survivors too. The least relevant part of your fucking Dead by Daylight rule set is your scoring. And if you use hook counter to score killer, it doesn't work. If you're scoring killer by hook, it doesn't work. Killers, all you need to score is 1 point for every escape and 1 point for every kill. That's all it takes. 4Ks are worth 5, 4-man escapes are worth 5. Yeah, add-on rarity doesn't mean shit. If you ban add-ons based on their rarity, that's retarded. But that's stretching. I have 2 videos about how not to do a Dead by Daylight competitive scene and how to do it. So that's definitely food for thought over there. Those are just my thoughts on that shit. I'm so sick of that topic. I want that topic to die. There are no comp Dead by Daylight players. There are only people in their basements pretending they do. There are only people with no lives pretending they do. And if the game ever got a real competitive scene, I guarantee you the best players for every killer are in Russia and China. They're not from here. Facts. And with that, I'm getting the hell out of here, lads. GG's. Good streams tonight.